been to the chapel. The priest is ready.
And this man will inquire whether the bridegroom is ready.
It seems a rather hurried wedding. But there is nothing to do but to fit on the wedding dress and veil. Did you expect a quick crowd of wedding guests? Surely, you remember the old custom of the castle. But the priest is alone with the bride and the bridegroom, and the bride doesn't lift her veil till after the thing is done. I think that is the happiest way of being married. I should like to be married that way.
Oh, you should like to be married that way. Well, you could have been married hundreds of times in any way you liked, and I often wanted you to, but you seemed quite happy without it.
But who would not be happy in a house where such things happen? Who would not be happy in a world where such things happen? It is like having Charlemagne in the house. I always said that Fontarabia's victories have been more wonderful than Charlemagne's. Roland would not have died with the deserted regard if he had said Fontarabia. At the first faint sound of the horn, he would have wheeled his whole force and surprised and routed the enemy by the very suddenness of his return, as he did in the gap of Alcala.
You puzzle me very much sometimes, my dear. I always thought you were a sort of nun, and you talked like a musketeer.
After all, my fathers rode after your fathers in 100 feudal wars and were always faithful. But you had better put it on your wedding dress and veil before you actually go to the chapel. Not to their anger, but to their agreement. Why should my disagreement make us feel free? I know you're fond of dancing. Do you want to dance to a different tune from your partners? You're a fine horsewoman. Do you want to think of walking north all by yourself when you and your horse are going south together? You've called me a nun. I'm not a nun. I'm not good enough to be a nun. I have not said. But do you suppose that nuns are unhappy? see them pass, silent and hooded, to their quiet cloister. But I have a vision, a vast vision of Amazon.